Story of Herbert A. Philbrick, who for 9 frightening years did lead 3 lives. Average citizen, high-level member of the Communist Party, and counter-spy for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. For obvious reasons, the names, dates, and places have been changed, but the story is based on fact. This week's story concerns one member's plan to change the party's policy of passiveness to cold-blooded murder.
The fact is that the communists, unable to infiltrate established youth camps, have been founding camps of their own, from which they are disseminating their poisonous propaganda to the impressionable youth of our nation, teaching them the dogma of Stalin and Lenin. This is the evil that my investigating committee is out to expose. How many such communist-operated youth camps are in existence now, we don't know. Nor do we know the extent of the damage done to the minds of our children. But in my next report, I hope to have information dealing with this situation as it exists locally.
Scum.
And now, this is your congressman, Tom Leahy, saying good night.
Dirty scum. Where did you ever hear of the youth camps? That's what I want to know.
Don't be so naive, comrade. This was too big a project to remain a party secret forever.
After all, we've accomplished our main purpose by establishing these camps.
But our work's just begun. Are we going to let this Congressman Leahy wreck our plans?
I think the party's capable of dealing with the situation, comrade.
How? By temporarily abandoning the project? By going into hiding again, frightened of our own shadows? I thought the time had come for action.
Well, this is hardly the time, Comrade Taylor, for the party to stick its neck out.
That's right, Philbrick. You be a good communist. Just so long as it doesn't personally involve you in any danger.
I'll stack my party record up against yours any day.
Your party record? What have you ever done?
Stop it. As long as I'm in charge of this cell, we'll forget personalities. The important thing is to follow party policy, not the beliefs of the individual members.
Of course, comrade. I only meant it seems a shame that we should abandon our work because of this congressman and his committee.
We have no intention of doing so.
What about our own youth camp?
It will open as scheduled. Our only change will be to forego the planned courses.
In other words, this will just be a regular camp.
Except for one important factor. It will still be run by communists.
What do we do with the pamphlets that are stored there?
I was coming to that. They're all to be destroyed. You and Comrade Taylor to leave tomorrow and see that not a trace of incriminating propaganda is left.
All this because of Leahy. If I were in charge, I'd handle him differently. He'd be liquidated.
Don't worry, we'll have that pleasure someday. This meeting is dismissed. You leave first, Comrade Taylor.
Any special instructions for me?
No, you meet Comrade Taylor here in the morning. You know what to do.
Just in time for your meeting with the FBI. Henderson told you not to make a direct contact, but it doesn't matter. You don't have anything important to report anyway.
Good afternoon, sir. May I help you?
Oh, yes. I'm looking for something for my 2 little girls.
Certainly. Do you have anything special in mind?
Well, I guess dolls are always a safe bet.
Would something like this be all right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's cute. Could I have these delivered?
Of course.
Fine.
When do you want them?
Well, I'm leaving tomorrow. Could I have them by then?
Certainly.
I guess I kind of spoil the kids. I give them something when I leave, and then I bring them something when I come back.
I think that's very nice. Are you going on a vacation?
No, not really. Just going up to open up the cabin, clean it out. Could I have these gift wrapped?
Of course. Are you going to the seashore?
No, to the mountains.
Oh, nice. They're lovely this time of year.
Yes, nice and quiet.
Oh, dear. This one seems to be a little sharp-worn. Let me see if I have another one in stock. Excuse me just a moment, please.
Sure.
He's here, Mr. Henderson.
Fine. What's his report?
He's being sent up to the party's youth camp. They're getting rid of their propaganda. Any instructions?
No, he can relax this time. Without anything to worry about except the poison ivy. Same contact when he returns.
Yes, sir. Here we are, sir. I got a brand new doll out of stock.
Oh, fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, we'll be getting in some new dolls. If you'd like to stop in again on your return home, we'd be glad to show them to you.
Oh, I will. Thanks again. No instructions from Henderson. There'll be no need for you to contact him while you're up there. Maybe you'll get a chance to relax for a change. Hi.
About time. Why the fancy get-up, comrade? We're going to be roughing it.
Oh, well, I told the office I was going out of town on business. I've got other clothes in the suitcase.
Good. We can't afford to be too conspicuous. Did you bring a rifle?
No.
Oh, I did. I hope to get in a little hunting. Get a load of that air. You don't get that in the city, huh? Well, everything looks all right.
Yeah. A little cleaning up and we'll be all set.
You better get those pamphlets out of the office right away.
Okay.
Pamphlets are gone. They've been stolen.
Yeah. Hey, look here. Look here, Taylor. Look at that track. Looks like it was made by a bear.
That's no bear track. That was made by a person. Whoever was here recently, last night, maybe this morning.
Well, if it was a person, why'd they wreck the place?
Who knows? Maybe they wanted it to look like an animal. We've got to get to a phone. I've got to tell Comrade Munson what happened.
You can be sure of one thing, Philbrick. It wasn't the FBI or any other law agency. Vandals, maybe. But that print on the floor still looks like a bear track.
Hurry up!
I think you're wrong about a person breaking in there, comrade. Wasn't there some honey and some jelly left in the icebox?
So what? Animals wouldn't have stolen those pamphlets. You talk like an idiot.
You gonna go way into Edgemere to telephone?
No, it's too far. There's got to be a phone around here somewhere. Where the devil are we? Nothing but blasted wilderness.
Now, we better get back to the highway. We're sure not going to find a phone booth around here.
Hey, look, there's somebody. He might know if there's a phone nearby. Hey, mister!
Yes? Yes, gentlemen. Anything I can do for you?
Well, we were wondering if there's a phone anywhere around.
Why, yes, there's a ranger station about a mile or so straight down the road. You can't miss it.
Well, thanks. Can we give you a lift?
Oh, thank you, but I'm leaving in the morning. In the meantime, I want to get in all the exercise I can. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Did you see who that was, comrade? Did you recognize him?
Yeah. That's Congressman Leahy.
You know what this means. Leahy was the one who broke into our files.
Oh, that's ridiculous. He's a congressman. He wouldn't go breaking in like that. Besides, how would he know the files were there?
He knew we were operating youth camps, didn't he? He could have found out about the pamphlets. I've got an idea. Drive the car back to camp. I'll be along later.
Well, what about the phone call? Aren't you going to call Comrade Munson?
Maybe later.
What's on his mind? With a fanatic like Taylor, you never know what he might do. Oh, only you'd arranged a contact with the FBI up here. Well, just pray you won't need it. Hey, I was getting worried about you. Where you been?
Just walking around, comrade. This is a beautiful spot up here, nice and secluded. No one around to bother us. I discovered something real interesting.
Yeah, what's that?
Not now, it'll wait. I'm starved. Let's have something to eat. This air up here gives you an appetite. Well, this really hits the spot.
Yeah. You were saying you found something interesting.
I sure did.
Well, what?
A couple of things, as a matter of fact. Didn't you say that Leahy wouldn't have stolen our pamphlets?
That's right.
Well, this shows how little you know. I saw them in his possession.
You saw them?
Well, I can't exactly say I saw that they were our pamphlets, but I was close enough to see him putting some papers in a suitcase. Just put two and two together, comrade. It's as simple as all that.
How'd you see all this?
I followed him. Don't worry, he didn't see me. I know how to stalk my prey, whether it's a mountain lion or a man. I followed him back to his camp. And guess what else I found out?
What?
He's alone. All alone.
So you're going to try and get the pamphlets back, huh?
You're hopeless sometimes, Herb. What's the sense of stealing them? The man's already seen them.
Well, and I don't understand.
I've thought it all out. There's only one thing to do. Only one thing. We've got to kill him.
Now, look, comrade. I feel just as strongly about this as you do, but when it comes to murder...
Liquidation is the word, comrade. Anyway, as I see it, we have no alternative.
But we can't take the responsibility for anything like this. Why not at least call Comrade Munson and see what she thinks about it?
Can you use the ranger's phone? Don't be silly.
You can use party code. The ranger will never know what you're talking about.
He'll see us, won't he? He'll know we were here when Leahy was killed.
But look...
I tell you, I've got it all figured out. No one's seen us up till now. We'll be back in town before they discover his body. We'll read about it in the newspapers. Congressman Leahy killed in an unfortunate hunting accident, it'll say.
Taylor, we simply can't take this into our own hands.
I tell you, I'll take full responsibility. Well, we might as well get some rest. We'll start off for him at dawn.
Coming? Yeah. Look, comrade, what's the rush? Why don't we wait a day or two, see what happens?
Sometimes you talk like you either got holes in your head or you're stalling for some reason. You heard the man say he's leaving in the morning. We can't wait not later than dawn.
Wait. Make sure he's asleep before you get that rifle. He's already loaded it. If you can take out the cartridges, maybe he won't check it again before we leave. Don't rush. Take it easy. Make sure he's asleep. Nothing. It's just me.
What are you doing?
Well, I couldn't sleep. I came out here to have a pipe. You certainly muffed that one. Now what?
Better put this thing out of the way before you accidentally shoot yourself.
All you can do is keep trying to argue him out of it. Why does it have to be this morning?
Will you stop preaching, Philbrick? I told you I'd take full responsibility. Now either shut up or stay here. I can manage without you.
Okay, I'll stick with you. What do you want me to do?
Just keep your eyes peeled. Make sure there's no one around.
What if there is someone around?
We'll worry about that when we get there.
You can't reason with a communist or a crazy man. And Comrade Taylor's both. Now what, Philbrick? How are you going to stop him? How?
Well, are you coming?
Getting too late for anything except action. And that means trying to get that rifle away from him. But then what happens to you when the party finds out about it? Farther.
And a quarter of a mile over the hill. Out of sight. Ranger. Good. It looks like he's heading for town.
Philbrick, how do you get the Ranger to come back? And without Comrade Taylor knowing it? You'll have to take a chance. It might work. Start a fire, Philbrick. But make sure it looks like an accident. And while you're at it, make sure you don't burn down the whole area. Light these pine needles, even if they're damp. There should be enough smoke for the Ranger to see, and before Comrade Taylor gets wise. All right. Keep your fingers crossed. Just hope it works, and hope the Ranger sees it, or you're really in trouble.
Come on, what are you doing? Come on. What are you trying to do? Get yourself lost?
I had some pebbles in my shoe. I had to shake them out.
That's right. You're not used to roughing it. Try to keep up.
It didn't work. That fire must have gone out. Could I try it again? Is there time?
Come on! There's this camp right up there.
He seems to have left.
He'll be back.
There's no way out. No way except to try and take the rifle away from him. But be careful. Taylor wouldn't hesitate to shoot you, too, if he had to.
Get down. Do you want him to see you? Here he comes. What a a break. He's just getting ready to leave. Perfect timing, comrade.
Any second now, and he'll pull the trigger. Do something. Grab that gun.
I told you to get down. What are you nervous about? Leave him to me. You just stay down. He's a bad target near that tree. I want to wait till he gets out in the clearing. Okay. Won't wait on me. I need room. Okay, he's starting back. No rush now. Just wait till he gets settled. I'll only give him one shot. 2 shots would be murder. But 1 shot through the head is just another unfortunate hunting accident.
You can't worry about what this is going to do to you and the party. You've got to get that gun away from him. Now, Philbrick, now.
Light someplace, you dirty scum. Stand still. Stand still. Yeah, Leahy. Like that. Just like that. That's perfect. Okay.
Hey there.
Did you know this is a closed area? There's no smoking around here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I forgot.
You have any identification on you?
Yes. There you are.
Better put that cigarette out.
Oh,
This is a citation, Mr. Philbrick. You'll have to appear in Edgemere Court next week.
all right.
You know, it's a little thing like this could make a man a murderer.
Yes, well, I'm glad you caught me in time. Before a fire started.
Fine, right there.
Yeah.
Sorry I interrupted your shooting. Looked like you were stalking something. Oh, no. No, there doesn't seem to be much game around here. Well, there's one fellow we wouldn't miss none. That's our local bear.
Bear?
Yeah, he's making quite a pest of himself. Breaks in anywhere looking for food. Here. No more smoking up here.
That ranger. Was it just crazy luck that he came by when he did? Or did the FBI have something to do with it?
You were more than a fool, Comrade Taylor. You were the worst kind of a blunderer.
Now, wait a minute, comrade.
I'm not finished. Listen to me. Your insane lust for blood could have resulted in the downfall of our entire party.
But the pamphlets Leahy stole.
You're wrong again. A member of our state executive committee was nearby during the broadcast. He took the pamphlets. If you'd only used your brains and phoned me, I could have told you what had happened.
I didn't know. This won't happen again, comrade.
No, it won't happen again. We'll see to that.
What do you mean?
Comrade Taylor, you've committed the unpardonable sin against the party, taking it into your hands to formulate national policy.
I'm sorry, comrade. I didn't mean to get you into trouble.
You did the only thing any loyal member could have done. It'll be entered on your record. You'd better go now, comrade. I'm expecting some high members of the party. No, comrade. It's you they're coming to see.
How do you do, sir?
Hello.
Did your little girls like the dolls?
Oh, yes, very much.
Did you enjoy your trip to the mountains?
Well, it was exciting enough so that I'm going to write it up in my diary.
Oh, those new dolls came in that I told you about. I'd like to show you one.
Oh, yes, I'd like to see one.
He'll get out a full report tonight.
Fine. I imagine he's awfully anxious to get the answer to one question. Let's not keep him in suspense.
Here you are.
Oh. So Henderson did know. Thanks, Hal. Thanks a lot. And even though he'll never know about it, you can be sure that Congressman Leahy would want to say thanks, too. Thanks to the alertness of the FBI, the plot to assassinate a congressman was averted, and a counter-spy was left without suspicion in the Communist Party. Next week, another story of communist activities from the files of Herbert A. Philbrick, counter-spy, a man who for 9 years posed as a member of the Communist Party.